Hey everyone, and happy Thursday. I hope everybody had a great holiday yesterday and will continue to have a great rest of the break week this week. Now today for our lesson, we're going to move on from what we worked on Tuesday, which was slow kicks and plus sign drills. And today we're going to work on double, triple, and even quadruple kicks. Now, what these kicks are is some of them might be continuous kicks, some of them might be connecting kicks. So what that means is that sometimes we'll be doing the same kick with the same leg, sometimes we'll do a different kick with the same leg, and sometimes we'll do a different kick with a different leg in order to practice our connections as well as to make sure that our feet are ready to move in the ways that we want them to as Taekwondo martial artists. So today for our warm-up, what we're going to start doing is just a double back leg front kick. So that's a lot of words, and what that means is if I'm starting in my left L stance, I'm going to take my back leg and I'm going to do 2 front kicks in front of me before I set my leg down. So let me show you what I mean. So from here, I go, and then I go down, up, and land. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a step back. I'll do the same thing on the other side. So ready, and down, up, and land. And then I'll take my steps back. So go ahead and pause the video and do that 5 times on each side. Once you've finished with this, we're going to ramp it up a little bit into a slight bit more complexity. We're going to do a back leg front kick, back kick. So, if you did our practice on Tuesday, these are the first 2 kicks from our plus sign drill, as well as if you know kick combination number 2, these are the first 2 kicks from kick combo number 2. So again, we're going to start in our L stance, and my back leg is going to do a front kick, and then it's going to stay up and turn into a back kick. Now I'm going to do my sine wave and land. So in faster motion, I'd go, then I do that 5 times on each side. So go ahead and pause the video and run through it 5 times on each side. Now for our next kicks, our next combination that we're going to do, targeting is going to become more important. For our last 2 combinations, it didn't necessarily matter so much where we're kicking, what we're kicking. However, now I really want to pay attention to what part am I trying to kick. So we're going to build off of that front kick, back kick. So what I'm going to do, and what I want you to do when you're practicing at home, now if you have a mirror, it's a great way to practice at home. But if you don't have a mirror, just try and use your own body as a reference point for your targeting. Is we're going to do our front kick, and we're going to do it low. So a low front kick is going to my knee height. So I'm going to come from here and just go little low front kick. Then I'm going to take my leg and do a back kick, and my goal is to get my back kick as high as I can. Maybe the head, maybe the chest, as high as I can. Now, from here, like the plus sign drill, I'm going to do a round kick over here. Now, my goal is either to do my round kick to the floating rib or to the head, whatever you're most able to stretch to. So I'm going to go to the floating rib right now. So I go just like that. I'm going to land and go to my other side. So in faster motion, I'm going to go low front kick, high back kick, middle or high round kick, and then land. Yeah, just like that. So go ahead and pause the video and do that 5 times on each side. Awesome. So once we finish that up, we're going to add a little bit more complexity onto this with adding in our next leg. So I'm going to take my back leg and I'm going to do a back leg front kick. That same leg's going to do a back kick. Then I'm going to land, and I'm going to take my other leg and do a high front kick and land to the other side. So the order of this combination's going to go a low back leg front kick to the knee, high back kick behind me, land, then a high front leg front kick. Yeah! So one more time. I'm going to go low, front, high, back, high, front. Yeah! Go ahead and pause the video and try that 5 times on each side. Awesome. Now, I've got 2 more combinations for us to work on today, and these are going to be a little bit more of challenging combinations. So if you're newer to Taekwondo, I don't want you to search necessarily for perfection in them, but give them the best tries that you can. Now, for those of you who are more advanced students, I really want you to aim again for that proper technique, that proper position. Make sure your techniques are looking good and looking like they're coming from martial artists. So what we're going to do is, again, getting in our L stance, my back leg is going to do a round kick, going straight in front. So I'm going to do back leg round kick. Then I'm going to have my feet as wide as my shoulders when I land. So I'm going to do a back leg round kick. I'm going to land my feet as wide as my shoulders. I'm going to turn them to face the back, and I'm going to keep that turn going, and now my other leg's going to do a side kick, and then I'm going to land. So one more time, let me show you that combination. I'm going to go back leg, round kick, land, spin, side kick, and land. Now I'm going to jump and slide backwards and do a front leg front kick at the same time. So I'm going to jump, move backwards a little bit, a retreating motion, and use my front leg to kick, and retreating back leg front kick. And then my back leg is going to do a side kick. I'm going to land, go to my other side. So let me show you this whole combo. So if I'm starting in a left L stance, I'm going to go right, round kick, spin, left, side kick, land it, jump backwards, retreating left front kick, and then I'm going to do a right side kick, and land. So one more time, a little bit faster. I'm going to go round, spin, side, retreating front, back leg, side, just like that. So again, go ahead and pause the video and practice that 5 times on each side. Now, we have one more combo for the day that we're going to work on. And again, it might be a little bit challenging, but I want everybody to push themselves. Remember, we only get better at things by trying them and by doing them and by pushing ourselves. If we stay in the same spot that we're at, then we're not making improvement and we're not growing as martial artists. So remember to push yourself and give yourself a challenge for this. So our last combo, what we're going to do is, it's going to start in a spin side kick. So I'm going to be doing the kick with my back leg. Spin side kick, remember, has 2 motions. My first motion is to switch my feet to face behind me, and then to continue the spin is second motion, and my back leg picks up and side kicks. So one more time, I do a spin, turn, side kick. Now as I get more comfortable, I want to combo into that chain, into that one fluid motion, spin, side kick. Now I'm going to do a spin, back kick the other direction. So I'm going to do that same motion. I spin my feet, I continue to look, but instead of going around and side kicking, I'm going to shove my leg, bam, straight behind me and land. So these first 2 kicks, again, are spin, side kick, and land it, spin, back kick, and land it. Now, I'm going to do a front leg side kick, and then I'm going to do a jump front leg side kick, and then I'm going to do a jump spin back kick. So the same as that other spin back kick, but I'm going to jump when I do it. So I'm going to spin and jump back kick. So one more time for this whole combo, I'm going to go spin, back leg side kick, and land it, spin, new back leg back kick, and land it, front leg side kick, jump front leg side kick, jump spin, back leg back kick, and land it. So one last time, I'm going to go spin, side kick, land, spin, back, and land, front leg, side, jump, spin, back, and and then reset myself. So go ahead and pause the video and try this 5 times on each side. Well, I hope you guys had a really good time practicing our 6 combos for the day. I hope that you're having a great holiday. And again, I know these combinations are a little bit challenging, but that's the goal, right? We do Taekwondo to give ourselves a challenge and to push ourselves for higher and greater things. So continue to push yourself, continue to work at it. And again, whether you want to do our practice once or twice or 60,000 times, you're more than welcome to. And if you have any questions, feel free to send them my way. And I'll look forward to seeing you all on Monday in normal classes. So thank you so much and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.